Hi everybody, I am Andreea, and in today's video I am going to show you how to do a bridal makeup. For those of you who want to do this by yourself for various reasons, I did my own makeup at my wedding, but that doesn't count, right? So I thought about this really timeless, classic, with a touch of peachy pink on the lids and on the lips as well. These sort of colors would suit a lot of skin tones. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you want to see how I've created this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I just forgot that I've been self-tanning my whole body without the hands, and now this is what I use to self-tan my body. It looks pretty good. Like, let me show you. Ta-da! No stains. So bridal makeup should be timeless. You should not care about the trends. You should not care about what's hot in that moment. You should only care about what's best for you, what suits you best in terms of texture, colors, style. And I suggest you to do something, more classic, because you're probably going to see yourself in, 20 years in your pictures, and you're gonna say like, what was I thinking with that purple eyeshadow? Or maybe not, I don't know. The first thing you want to do after you've been prepping your skin means moisturizing, preparing your skin for makeup. Primer actually I only use when I'm about to do a long-lasting makeup. I don't use primer all the time. Definitely not this one that is, filling the pores, because this is what I'm going to use right now. This is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming. Looks like this. And you should use a primer that is suitable for your skin. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of this. I just tap it into the skin. I'm not like I'm pressing into the skin. I'm not rubbing it. I feel like it works better this way. I've got really large pores, especially in this area. You could also use this one from Benefit. I don't know if you have Becca where you are, but if you don't, you could definitely use this one from Benefit. When it comes to foundation, I have two favorites. One is Makeup Forever HD. I love this foundation. I love how it photographs. When I do clients, I use this one the most because I don't know, I just love the way it looks on cam. If I'm not gonna use the HD foundation, I'm probably going to use the Luminous Silk from Giorgio Armani. I think for today I'm gonna use the Luminous Silk. So I've mixed 6 and 10, like just a tiny little drop of 10. 6 has a little bit of olive tone, and whenever I am wearing self-tan, I like to use this foundation. It's amazing. It's kind of dark, yes, but you know what? I have a self-tan on, so it's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. You always want to take your foundation onto the neck, a little bit on your ears. I have not been in the sun in the last 2 years, so you see, once I blend it, it doesn't look as dark. I remember that on my wedding, I was full of acne. Like I had acne, like one next to another. Like the stress, I think it caused it. Now it's time for concealer. Where is the concealer? To be honest with you, I would normally use light medium Shape Tape concealer from Tarte, but I don't know where it is. So I'm going to mix medium and light sand. And this is a great one to use to cover any blemishes. So I'll put this in the center of my face as well. And I'll come with a tiny little bit of light sand. A lot of people ask me if light sand, it is a yellow based concealer, and it is a yellow based concealer. When you are using the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, make sure you tap it into the skin really fast after you apply it, because it gets dry pretty quick. If you want more like a light coverage concealer, you could go with a Becca Aqua Luminous concealer. It's a great one, but I feel like at the wedding I want something like full coverage. It's the word I wanted to use. If your eyeshadow tends to crease, you better use a base like Stay Don't Stray from Benefit, Air Patrol from Benefit. But you know, my eyeshadow does not tend to crease, so I'm just going to apply it all over my eyelids as well. So when you're doing your own makeup, just make sure you allow yourself the time that you need. I know it sounds crazy, but if I do my makeup, you know, in peace, only doing my makeup, it takes me like 1 hour and a half. Poor Alex. Okay, so you do not need to use this. I'm just being a little bit extra. This is my Soleil Teint du Chanel. This is a bronzing base, and I'm going to use this with a G40 brush, Morphe G40 brush. I always say G40 like there's no other brand on this world other than Morphe. And warm up my skin. As you can see, first I'm applying all the liquids, all the creamy products, and then I'm gonna set everything. Does it look good? Okay, so next what I'm going to use is this NARS in collaboration with Charlotte Gainsbourg. Okay, looks like this. This is a stick that you could use on the lips. You could use it on the lips. You could use it on your cheeks or on your eyelids as well. It's like a multifunctional thing. So I'm just gonna apply it a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. I mostly like to focus in here. So after I apply it, I take my beauty blender and I just blend this. Okay, so another thing that I'm gonna use before I set everything is this Marc Jacobs Spotlight Glow Stick. It looks like this. Yeah, I know, it looks like a deodorant. I kind of like that. So I'm just gonna place this right here on top of my cheekbones. When you have more like a dewy, creamy surface, when I'm gonna put on the powder highlighter, it's gonna pop. It's gonna look so much better because it has something to grab on. So I'm just gonna do the same in here. Some people don't like to apply it on the chin, but I do like a little bit of shine in there. I like to apply this with my fingers, as you can see. My favorite powder, it is Laura Mercier. Here it is. Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I'm making sure that there is no creasing going on in here. And then I take some powder, I tap it because I want this to be like a really long lasting makeup, I'm going to do something that's called baking. So basically you put the powder and you let it sit for a minute. So now I'm going to press the powder right under my cheekbones. This will give me more of a defined cheekbone. I will use some powder on the center of my forehead. Now this is kind of crazy, I know. Okay, so I let this sit for maybe 30 seconds, and then I'm taking my beauty blender and I just grab the excess. And because the beauty blender is wet, don't forget, you should always use the beauty blender wet, like damped. So this is going to grab the excess and it's going to push the powder into the skin. And this way your makeup is going to last for a very long time. I promise you that. So back in like 2010, 2008, I wouldn't use the beauty blender. I didn't know about it back then. I would use something like this. And I would do exactly the same procedure. I would take the powder and just like press it. Now I'm going to take a Anastasia A22 brush. I'll take a little bit of powder, small amount, and I'll make sure I put a little powder on the other areas where I did not bake, like on my nose. So what happens if you don't powder? When you come with the bronzing powder or the contour powder, you know, you may risk of making a stain, because that product being creamy and you come with something that has color, it's gonna grab it and it's gonna make a stain. So that's why I like to slightly powder that area. Okay, next I'm gonna use this contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the powder kit, and I'm going to start by using this color in here for contour. You see, out of all these three in here, this one, I think this is Phone, definitely Phone. This one has a little bit of a cold undertone, more like a grayish. This is a great color if you're light to medium skin tone. It's a great color to contour. You could use something like J5521 Hakuhodo brush. This is the one that I use mostly for contour because it's really like pointy and it goes like straight in here. If not, MAC has something similar. I know MAC is everywhere, so that's why I'm giving you more options. So MAC has something like this. This is one 137 from MAC. Okay, I'm just gonna grab this one, take a little bit of product. I place it right under the cheekbone. Even though I don't need to correct my forehead, I want to use a little bit of product on the line of my hair just so it looks natural. In case you are wondering why my forehead looks so weird, it's because I laser my like this. You know how much I had? I would have lasered this one as well, but it's just too much. Okay, now I'm going to warm up the skin. Basically what I did with that creamy product from Chanel, I'm going to do with the powder. The same thing, the same placement. So I'm going to take this Marc Jacobs tiny little bronzing powder. It looks like this. This is the Omega Bronze. And I'm going to use the Anastasia A20. So I'm taking this and I'm applying it on top of my cheekbones. Base of my hairline, on my jawline, and a little bit on my neck. Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. This is for like professional use, but you find this individuals to buy. And I'm going to use medium brown. If you want to see a tutorial in depth about how I do my eyebrows, I'm going to put a link in here. Okay, so we changed the lenses so that so that you guys can see better. I'm done with my eyebrows. I was using the Brow Proto Duo from the Brow Pro palette, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then I've used clear brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills to set my eyebrows in place. For the eyes, I actually was thinking, since this is supposed to be a tutorial for those of you who decide to do the makeup by yourself, I was thinking about a few palettes that you could use. And let me show you what I got for you. I got this Charlotte Tilbury. It's so pretty. This is the Golden Goddess. I mean, seriously, it's so beautiful. I love, love, love this palette. The colors are just amazing. And then another one that I really like is this one from Chanel. Beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Another one, it's this one from NARS. Sorry about all the fingers. Looks like this. It's really pretty. I love the colors in this as well. I think I'm gonna use the NARS one because I've never tried it. This would be my first time. I'm gonna first apply this color, this in here, with just a blending brush. Let me get one that's more accessible. 217 blending brush from MAC. I will place this in my crease. I think it's a great transition color. Then I'm going to take this color with just a flat brush, and I'm going to apply this all over my lids. You might think that this is too dark, but I actually want to apply something right on top of it. Okay, now on top of that, I'm going to apply this color right here. I have this eyeshadow that I really love to use on brides. This is from Lancome. So I'll just take a little bit of this with my finger and I'll place it right in the middle. Subtle, nothing too much, nothing too complicated. I really want you, if you're gonna be a bride or if you're gonna be a bridesmaid, I want you to be able to do this at home. So I'm not gonna do anything too complicated. You're not gonna see me using any technique like cut crease, anything like that. I want to keep this really, really simple. Okay, now I'm going to mix this color, this. I'm gonna mix all three of them. I'm going to apply this right at the corner. I gotta tell you, these are very pigmented. I did not expect this. Just on the corner, and I'm gonna blend it. I'll make the same, I'll do the same mix, and I will apply it on my lower lashes, and I'll come with a clean blending brush, and I'll just diffuse this one too. Okay, so I'll take the lightest color in here, and I will place it on my tear duct. I'll take the second color in here, and I will place it under my brow bone with a flat 248 brush from MAC. I don't know if you can see, I don't go all the way. I just place it right here. Now I'll take the MAC pencil in the color Teddy, and I will just apply this at the base of my lashes. So what I did, I applied this right at the base of my lashes, and then with a pencil brush, this one is from Anastasia Beverly Hills A14, MAC has something similar, I was just diffusing. Now I'm going to give my lashes a little bit of a curl. Okay, so I'll show you a trick that works perfectly if you want to open up your eyes and make it look bigger and give you that fresh sort of a look. So what I do, I take a little bit of concealer. It doesn't matter what kind of concealer you're using. I'll take a little bit of this one from Tarte because I have it handy. I am using this brush. It is a MAC 212 brush. I mean, you could do this with a pencil as well, but I find it lasts pretty good with the concealer. So I'm placing this on my waterline. Look. And now you can apply mascara. First mascara and then false lashes. I strongly recommend you to use a waterproof mascara because you're gonna cry. It's impossible not to cry at your wedding. So I'm using Better Than Sex mascara. I use the normal version, but I recommend you to use the waterproof version. Oh, I love the way lashes look after the curl. I like to give my lower lashes a little zigzag. Look at this. Look at this. I always do the lashes last. Like false lashes, I do them last. Okay, so moving on to my face. I'm going to use this Ofra Charm blusher. Looks like this. And I will apply it with a Hakuhodo B110 brush. I'll apply this on the apples of my cheeks. When I'm doing a bride, I like to apply a tiny little bit more blusher than usual, just because the color is usually fade when you take pictures. And besides that, the last thing that you put on is the first thing that's gonna fade. If you feel like you've put too much, you could always dust the excess away. And now the glow. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful highlighter. This is from Bobbi Brown. Shimmer Brick in a color beige. I'm going to apply this with the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. Now it depends on how much you want to apply. It can be really subtle or it can be, from the space. I will apply this on my cupid's bow. It's too much on my lip. Bridge of the nose. You know, you could use the highlighter on your collarbone. I have none. I mean, I have, but you cannot. I wanna shine. I'm going to use this Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat in a color Pillow Talk. This is gonna make your lipstick last longer. After I've applied this all over my lips, I'm going to use 2 lipsticks. Also from Charlotte Tilbury, this is in the color Super Cindy. I love a good classic lipstick. Even if I have to retouch my lipstick, it doesn't bother me. If you're the kind of person that likes to put on lipstick and just not worry about it for the next 8 hours, then you should go for liquid lipstick, the matte one. I've got the lipstick, I've got the glow. Eyelashes. For my wedding, I used the Mink Lash. This is a Romanian brand. Actually, these are made by a friend of mine. And if I would turn back time, I would use the exact same lashes. They were amazing. They were so comfortable. I didn't have to worry about them the whole night. They stay put. They look like this. Have you seen anything more beautiful than this? I'm thinking about doing a video on exactly how to apply this kind of lashes, because you have to treat them with respect, with care, you know. I love these ones. I'm not gonna put them on today. I was just bragging that I have them. I got them while I was in Romania. The ones that I'm gonna use today are these ones from Bridal. These are demi USPs. So you wanna take them gently with your tweezers. I'm using the Duo Lash Glue. So I've waited until the glue got tacky. I first apply the middle and then I do the sides. I press them with my fingers, press them together with my natural lashes, give them a little lift. You want to set your makeup in place with a setting spray, and I strongly recommend you this all-nighter setting spray from Urban Decay. It is the best. Your makeup will stay on for 72 hours. I promise you. Not in the mouth. Don't do it in the mouth. It doesn't taste good. This is not only going to make your makeup last, but it's also going to melt all the powders that you've used. Make sure that you have the lipstick that you've used with you at the wedding, and take a powder, compact powder like this one, then a small powder brush like this one from MAC. This is 133, just to, you know, touch up if you need to. This is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're getting married, congratulations, and enjoy, and don't be nervous. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Why are you staring at me? Huh? I'm watching? Ah, you're watching. I'm watching.
It's my accent.
It's your accent. Como vorbești tu în engleză? Depends. Get out right Bye now. Bye, Felicia. Hi. Hello. How are you? Are you good? Are you good? You're good. This is good. This must be good. This is the best. I'm telling you. A bridal makeup should be timeless. Why am I looking there? I should be looking there. I don't know where to look. This is weird. Silence.